What is going on, everybody? Good evening. Welcome to Microsoft Flight Simulator 2024. My name is ZachGuyDan96. We're getting ready to head on over to Las Vegas here. Day 2 of a 2-day. We had 20 hours here in Sacramento. Came in last night on a Max 8 and pretty simple overnight. It was a one and done yesterday, and it's a one and done today. We're going back to Las Vegas, and we're in a 700. So we're getting ready to head on out. Let's jump into the flight deck, and we're going to go ahead and get things started. All right, welcome aboard our 737NG. We're going to jump into the flight deck here and just get started here. We have about 25 minutes before we got to get out of here, so plenty of time. Let's go ahead and start just a couple of things on the overhead here. Do the leading edge test. Get the IRSs going here. Perfect, that's good. And we got a number on the IRSs. We can go ahead, throw the yaw damper on, and take a seat in our in the captain's seat of this airplane here. We're out of here in about 16 minutes or so. We are boarding at this point in time. Let's see how we're doing here. We got 28 of 91, so we're getting ready to go here. Just a couple of minutes left here. Let's, first things first, go ahead and we got to make a number. We got to make a decision here on the gas. What are we doing fuel-wise? So if we look at our release here, we're Southwest 1324. We're a 737-700 on 205 Whiskey November. Let's see, minimum plan, maximum plan's 11.4, min takeoff 10.6, we'll call it. I'm happy with 11.4, so we're going to go ahead and get that set up. So we got 11.4 set here. We got the field truck coming over. Oh, what's up, Cop Rock? Good to see you, buddy. So we got the field truck coming, and then we'll be in good shape. Go ahead and refresh my chat here so I can see y'all. Very good. Wonderful. Let's see. Of course, we had to load up with kind of a weird... payload thing going on here, because we found that I just had a WASM crash if I try to use any of my old panel states, so we're going to have to remember to save a panel state here once we land in Las Vegas, so we have nice panel states once again. Where are you headed to? And what airplane are you in? So we got 11.4, happy with that. Let's go ahead and start the refueling there, and let's jump into the FMS here really quickly just to go over a couple of things. We're at 737-700 blended wedge winglets. Eric 2607, we are in Sacramento. We're at Bravo 18. Let's take that, flight plan request, and select the route. We got a route request going here. And let's see what we got for the payload here. We can go ahead and set all that up right now. Got the route. We're going to go ahead and load that. And 1061. Perfect. We got that set now, so we're good there. All right, and we're refueling here. Let's go ahead and activate it. We're Sacramento, Las Vegas, Southwest 1324. We're going to be off runway 17 right. 17 right, we're going to be on. Looking at our release here. Sacktown 4 to shuffle. Oh, 777, very nice. I'll check it out here in just a little bit. Sacktown 4, we're going to shuffle. It's tequila, it's a cocktail. Was that 4 now? Yep. We'll be on the ILS. Probably, I'll still do Zulu because I like doing visual approach. Cocktail 4 from tequila from Prino. We'll set that in. We're not going to get all the way out to Prino, but That'll be good enough. That's good. Let's go ahead and activate and execute that. I'm good with that. Let's check out the perf here. We've got no alternate, so we got 4.4. We got a cost index today of 14. And we're going up to 330. With a cruise wind of 200 at 62. And we're plus 13, so minus 37. Perfect. All right, let's go ahead and finish with our flow here. We also have to get a clearance going here, so let's pull out fans GUI real quick. Let's log on here and get a clearance.
PilotEdge connected.
That'll work when we are online for just a minute. So we'll put in 1324. I'm not going to log in quite yet, but that'll work. We're going to be off runway 17 right today, and I'm happy with all of that stuff. Let's go ahead and grab the ATIS here for Sacramento. All right, we're at SMF. What flight are we? We're 1324 is going to be the flight number. We've got Sacramento information Lima at 0153 Zulu. Wind is going to be 180 at 12. 10 miles clear. Temperature 32.12. Altimeter 2983. And what are they launching off of? 17 left and right. All right, let's get a fuel matrix set up here for our departure. What's up, Tucker? Good to see you, buddy. Welcome to the stream. All right, looking at our fuel matrix here. So we're planned with 11.4. Min takeoff is 10.6, and that's got us arriving with 5,200. Let's see, 0250 is the time out for a 0420 arrival. We're at Bravo 18. I'm not sure where we're going in Las Vegas yet. We will figure that out. Perfect. We've got fueling is complete, so we've got 11.4. Happy with that. Let's go ahead and get a clearance. All right, we got the log on going there. Let's go ahead while we're waiting for that. We're going to continue our flow. So fueling is complete. Fuel pumps are on. That's good. I'll get the window heat on. Probe heat test. A's off, B's on the hydraulics. Cockpit voice recorder test is good. We're going up to 330. Landing in Las Vegas is 2150. Very good. And we do a lights test. We also got a clearance here. Clear Las Vegas, Secton 4 shuffle is filed to climb via SID, except maintain 9,000, 330 and 10. Departures 27.4, squawk in 3373. That looks good to me. We'll go ahead and accept that. All right, let's check the lights here. So I got the strobes, got a landing lights, taxi lights, all that stuff is looking great. Very good. Perfect. It's going to be my FO's leg today. I'm not doing any flying today. Let's do a lights test, make sure all the lights and everything are good. Looks good to me. Do an annunciator test. That's good. And reset the fuel flow. Auto brakes RTO. Very good. 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 We should be on WX plus T. That's good. Very good. And then it's going to be, we're going to be on number 2 here because it's going to be my FO's leg squawking 3373. Perfect. We've got TARA 3373. I am happy with that. Perfect. Let's make a quick little note of our clearance here. So again, Las Vegas Secton 4 shuffle as filed. Climb via the SID except maintain 9,000. Departure 330 and 10. Departures 27.4 with a squawk of 3373. Perfect. All right, and perfect. Let's put that away. Let's get love cards going here. Looking at the departure here, we're going to need a minimum climb gradient. It's 500 feet per nautical mile to 540. We've got 11.4 on the gas. 500 to 540, that looks good. Let's go ahead and request takeoff data. Perfect, we got some takeoff numbers here. Have to annotate the logbook really quick. Perfect, we got that. All right, 500 to 540, I'm happy with all that. We are good there. It's going to be a right turn to 330. All right, we've got that right turn to 330. Happy, let's go ahead and start the APU. Turn that on. Perfect, APU is going to come on up, and we should be in good shape. Let's see, min cleanup is 1027. Perfect. All right, I think we've got everything good. APU is coming up. We are going to be in good shape. Let's go ahead and brief it up. All right, you guys ready for the departure brief? Wonderful. You're going to be the pilot flying. I'm going to be the pilot monitoring on this flight. Looking at our station information page for Sacramento. We're over here at Bravo 18. Pushback. Don't call for push. Contact ground west end of the ramp for taxi clearance. And taxi out. Nothing really special for us. We have no alternates. We're below our maximum landing weight. We can make an immediate return here if we need to. It's not a special airport. We have no MELs. No domes that affect us. No adverse weather in the area. Taxi routing over to runway 17 right. We're going to push out. It's going to be Yankee Alpha. No hotspots, no limits. Taxi routes. The runway's dry. Winds are 12 knots on the nose, 3 knots off the left. Prior to 80 knots, we'll stop for master caution or non-normal indication. After 80 knots and up into V1, we will only stop for an engine fire or failure, predictive wind shear warning, or if the aircraft is unable or unsafe to fly. After V1, we'll make a normal takeoff. We'll climb out at V2 plus 20. We'll accelerate the airplane at 1027, clean up the airplane, and go from there. We'll go to Las Vegas as filed via the SID, the 9000. SEP. We'll expect 330 and 10, departure 27.4 with a squawk of 3373 is set. We're Sacramento, Vegas, Southwest 1324 off 17 right. Sectown 4 to shuffle, direct to Tequila and the Cocktail 4. Sectown 4 off of runway 17 right. We're going to climb out a heading of 168 to 540 feet. Left turn direct to Sacktown at or above 2,300 feet. Then we're over to Dosco at or above 14,000. Dungeon Dragon Shuffle. We're going to be on LNAV and VNAV on the departure. We are not going to be doing a heads-up takeoff. The minimum required climb gradient is a minimum climb of 500 feet per nautical mile to 540. Engine failure is a right turn to 330 and a transition altitude is 18,000 feet. Do you have any questions? All right, wonderful. The briefs are complete. And we can do the before start originating checklist. Logbook aboard, landing gear pins 3 aboard, fire warning and overheat checked, start levers cut off, stab trim cut out, switch is normal lights test checked, FMC is programmed, briefings are complete. Oxygen masks and quantity check. DC's on. Navigation switches. Normal display switches. Auto normal fuel is going to be 11.4. Clear with 11.4. Center pumps off. Passenger signs on. Window heat on. Hydraulic pumps A's off. B's on. Pressurization set auto. Flight instruments going to be 2983 set. Auto brakes RTO. Takeoff warning horn is checked. Parking brake is set. Transponder TARA. Aileron and rudder trim is centered before so check's complete. Perfect. We've got all that stuff good to go. Let's go ahead and get the APU on the bus as it's been running for more than 2 minutes. We can go ahead and disconnect all of the ground stuff, and I think we should be in relatively good shape. We just took care of all that stuff. Let's go ahead and call it back, say hello, and we'll be on our way. Folks on Flight Tech, my name is Dan. I'm your captain on board today. I'd like to welcome you aboard our flight, Southwest Airlines Flight 1324, with service to Las Vegas. We'll be on our way here in just a couple of minutes, climbing up to 33,000 feet, 1 hour, 6 minutes. Wheels up to wheels down in Las Vegas. Currently in Las Vegas, temperature is 90 degrees, partly cloudy skies with light winds out of the south. We're expecting a low tonight of 84 degrees and partly cloudy skies. Thanks so much for choosing us here at Southwest Airlines. We'll be on our way in just a couple of minutes. Welcome aboard. Wonderful. We're good to go here. We got everything set. I am happy with everything. $2983, and we've got all that set. Wonderful. All right, let's get our seat in position, and we're going to get out of here. Wonderful. All right, we'll just say we got the load sheet here, so we got a zero fuel weight of 106.1. Gives us 117.5. N1s we're going to run 58 over 30 with a climb 2, flap 1. 87.7, that checks 22.25.30. 22.25.30. LNAV and VNAV on the departure, and we've got a stab trim of 5.2. Perfect. We've got all that set. Let's go ahead and shut the door. Get the beacon on. Let's tell GSX we're going to get ready to get out of here. Thank you. Bye.
Locking gear.
Forward cargo is closing. We're good there. Let's go and arm all the doors. Perfect. All right, we're ready to get out of here. All right, we're going to quick edit push on the map. And let's see here. It's just going to be a southwest push, so. There you go. All right, before push checklist, zero fuel weight 106.1, set takeoff weight 117.5, cross checked. PWB remarks reviewed. N1s are going to be 58 over 30, reduced set runway. 17 right is set. Flaps PWB 1, CDU 1, V speeds are going to be 22, 25, 30 set. Stab trim 5.2 set. Minimum cleanup altitude 1027 set. Flight deck door lights out. 4 push checks are complete. All right, brakes released, jerk lid a push.
Releasing parking brakes, please. All engines clear. Start at will.
Alright, packs off spin 2.
Low ground, Sky 73156, signature ramp, taxi for departure, information hotel.
Alright, we got N2. Well pressure.
For 73156 San Francisco, ground runway 28 right, taxi via Charlie, cross runway 1 left at Charlie, cross runway 1 right at Charlie.
Flight off.
And India is now current.
Parking brakes are set, you're clear to disconnect. Thanks for the push. Have a nice day.
Taxi runway 28 right via Charlie, cross 19 right, 19 left.
Start a cutout. Roll back.
Tower, San Jose Tower, service speed 94 is holding short.
Next off, spin 1.
Service speed 94, San Jose Tower, runway 30 left, clear for takeoff, wind 31011.
30 left, clear for takeoff, service speed 94.
Tow truck disconnected. Bypass pin removed.
Light off.
Left is clear. Right is clear.
.2, there's start a cutout. Roll back. Alright, she's got the pin. Tug tow bar bypass pin, communications bag are clear. Standing by flaps. Flaps 1 control check. B4 taxi checklist. Electrical generators on, probe heat on, anti-ice off. Flight controls free, flight deck windows closed and locked. Flaps CDU 1 indicates 1 green light before taxi checklist complete. Clear left. Clear right. Alright, we got a right turn out here. That traffic ended up being nice and stopping. Capital Ground, good evening. Southwest 1324, Yankee short of Alpha for taxi with information Lima.
Service speed 94, contact NorCal departure.
NorCal departure, service speed 94.
Southwest 1324, Capital Ground, runway 17 right, taxi via Alpha.
17 right via Alpha, Southwest 1324. Alright, nice and easy. It's going to be right turn here on Alpha.
Is 4,300, climbing 5,000 on the Spartan 2.
Service speed 94, NorCal departure, radar contact, climb via SID.
Climb via SID, service speed 94.
Service speed 94, correction, climb via SID, except maintain flight level 190.
Climb via SID for 190, service speed 94.
All right, approaching departure runway. before takeoff checklist. Minimum takeoff fuel verified. Departure plan not required. Attendant notification complete. Electrical generators on. Anti-ice off. PAX auto. Bleeds. Engine on. APU off. Start switches. Left continuous. APU off. Flaps. CDU 1 indicates 1 green light. Start levers. Idle. Recall. Check. Before takeoff checklist is complete. Towers on 25-7. Departures 27-4. Alright, I don't see anybody out there. Should be nice and easy for departure here. And this is my FO's leg, so we are not flying at all. Once we get basically 400 feet or so, we'll go ahead and throw the autopilot on and basically act like my FO is flying the airplane. I am purely pilot monitoring on this flight. Capital Tower, good evening. Southwest 1324, ready to go. Runway 17 right.
Southwest 1324, Capital Tower, runway 17 right, clear for takeoff.
Good for takeoff, runway 17 right, Southwest 1324. Alright, 17 right is verified, and final is clear.
Approaching 17 right.
Right, all the lights are on, everything is good to go. Right, 17 right it is.
On runway 17 right.
Alright, let's go fly. Set takeoff thrust 87.7.
San Francisco Tower, Sky Accept 3156, short of 28 right, ready for departure.
73156, San Francisco Tower, wind 25017.23, runway 28 right, clear for takeoff.
Sky Accept 3156, takeoff 28 right.
Planning girl. Set speed, climb thrust. We're just putting on the autopilot to act as my FO fly on. Flaps up.
Southwest 1324, contact NorCal departure.
Over to departure, Southwest 1324, good day.
There's 73156, contact NorCal departure.
Sky Accept 3156, NorCal departure.
NorCal departure, good day. Southwest 1324 is out of 3,600, climbing via the Sacktown 4, maintaining 900,000.
Southwest 1324, NorCal departure, radar contact. Climb via sit, accept, maintain flight level 190.
Climb via the sit, accept, maintain flight level 190, Southwest 1324.
Service speed 94, contact Oakland Center 127.45.
Via the sit up to flight level 190 is set. Once we queue through 5,000, we'll go ahead and take out the D rate.
NorCal departure, Sky Accept 3156, San Francisco 5, passing 804, 3000.
Gotta remember, in the NG, you take out the D rate. You do not take out the D rate in the max.
Radar contact, climb and maintain 5,000.
Sky Accept 3156, climb to 5,000.
And there goes the D rate. One of the little things I do to remind myself that I still have to take out the D rate in the NGs is I will keep the
So we're speed 94
bit
at
of a
Oakland
bit of
Center, climb and
altitude,
maintain flight level
bugged
410.
in my window there on the ND, and then once I get above 5,000 and I kill the D rate, I go ahead and clear that out. That reminds me that I've taken the D rate out.
73156, reaching 5,000, clear direct Eugene.
3156, 5000, direct Eugene.
To get to 10,000, we'll accelerate. Ten 10,000 feet. Climb checklist. Pressurization. Check. Start switch is off. APU is off. Climb check is complete. All right. We are out of here. What a lovely evening to be flying. Man, looks so good. Sun is setting on the west coast. We have a nice early evening arrival into Las Vegas. Looks like we're due in at yeah, it looks like we'll be due in here at about 0411. So very nice. Got ourselves a cup of coffee. It's gonna be a wonderful night on our way to Las Vegas. All right, we're coming through 16 for 19. We got to start watching the vertical speed here. Once we get 18 for 19, we want to make sure we're no more than 1,000 feet per minute. Otherwise, we're just gonna be launching through the flight levels, and we don't want to nose over too quickly. People tend to not appreciate that.
Go ahead. Super speed 94, you were broken. You were requesting a ascended cruise to flight level 360. Alright, for direction of flight, can you accept
All right,
flight
there's
level
MCP speed
350?
and VS. We're down to 1,000 feet per minute.
Super speed 94, I'm in the
What's up, Pencil God? Good to see you, bud.
350.
All right, there's 18,000 feet, standard set.
Southwest 1324, contact Oakland Center 127.45.
Over to 2745, Southwest 1324. Oakland Center, good day. Southwest 1324 is out of flight level 185, climbing to flight level 190.
Southwest 1324, Oakland Center, climb and maintain flight level 330.
Climb and maintain flight level 330, Southwest 1324. All right, there's N1 VNAV speed. We're up to flight level 330. We are back at VNAV. You want to say hello today? That's your daily hello from Cha-Cha.
Calling Salt Lake City approach, taking the call sign.
Yep, there's your daily hello.
Uh, 100 Bravo Mike.
All right, we're on our way up to 330. It's going to be a
City
relatively
approach,
nice,
where you located?
nice and quick cruise. Yeah, we're gonna be up to 330 in like 14 minutes. That's one of the things I love about the 700.
No 100 Bravo Mike.
All right, right up 22 for 33. It's a little bit of weather, so this looks like this kind of rained itself out. I was watching. Ow, do not bite me. This stuff here south of Bullhead City an hour ago was quite something. So it's obviously kind of rained itself out. So that is kind of good to see. Not that I'm too worried about weather getting into Vegas, but it's good to see that the weather's kind of raining itself out, and it should make way for a pretty nice arrival into Las Vegas. I love it when the sun sets it up, so when the one of the I don't know why I'm losing it. One of the horizontal stabilizers is the shadow is perfectly on the wing. It just looks so cool. I love it. I don't know how I do with fighters, man. I like
7066.
I like commercial stuff. I'm a nerd, man. Maybe we could try a DCS thing. I just don't know enough about it. Flying with a yoke is a little challenging too. Fighters with a yoke is interesting.
100 Bravo Mike, radar contact 3.5 miles southwest, Wasatch VOR, Salt Lake City, altimeter 299er, as you're requesting a transition to the south.
So once we get up to 330, I'll go ahead and grab some pictures here, especially when we kind of get a little bit of a turn. Actually, I'll try to get some now. I hope it doesn't get too late. I went ahead and muted the outside for you guys, so it wasn't so gosh dang loud for you.
So 100 Bravo Mike, join the freeway southbound, remain on the east side of the Salt Lake City Airport at all times, cleared through Salt Lake City Bravo airspace at or above 9,500.
What is the startup process like? I mean, it's just easier? I mean, I guess I'm not surprised because you kind of need those to be, I imagine when they're scrambling things, they need those to be kind of quick. All right, we're coming through about 26. Start working the VS back a little bit. So we're an MCP speed in VS. We get it down to about 1,500 now, and then once we get to 1,000 out, we'll put it into 1,000 feet per minute. This way it's nice and smooth. There's 1,000 feet. So we are 32 for 33. There's the horn. So we're going to do 1,000 feet per minute until we level off, and then we'll go right back into VNAV. Again, just trying to make the level off a little bit smoother for everybody. There's Alt Acquire. Alt Hold. Back into VNAV. We're in FMC speed and VNAV path.
73 Mike Hotel, in clearance, standby.
We can already see Tequila on the ND there, and that's going to be the start of the stars. So let's go ahead and look at the weather here for Las Vegas to see what we got going on here. We're going to use the FO's FMC for that. All right, let's go ahead and send the ATIS request. That's going through.
Operating Center, November 734, Sierra Juliet,
Right.
passing flight level 336, and pilot progression down to 240.
Las Vegas ATIS Hotel, altimeter 291.
133.2.
133.2, super speed 94.
So we got 2991. So let's go ahead and
734 Sierra Juliet.
desk forecast request the left FMC. We'll get a forecast going on the winds,
Maintain 14,000.
and then we can throw in 2991. Winds of 200 at 9, so we're going to be on 26 and 19. I mean, we're going to get 26 left, so we'll just request a visual approach into 26 left. That's an easy one. Let's go load that. All right, and 2991, that's good. Let's go and execute it. Prague, it's going to do some thinking. Oh wow, that's like, are those like payware airplanes? Are those payware airplanes Pencil got, or are those just like freebie guys? All right, so 5.7. So we're gonna go over to Love Cars real quick and start planning this out here. I'm gonna go throw this on dark so it's not blinding you here. So 106.1 is correct. It looks like we're gonna have 5.7 on the gas, 26 left. That looks good. Request landing data. All right, and I gotta check to see how the rides are here right now, because it says it should be smooth. I want to see if I can turn the seatbelt sign off. Looks relatively smooth. All right, seatbelt sign's off. So we got 24 and 29. That's +5 on the V target. We can run auto brakes off. No need for auto brakes, so perfect. We'll go ahead and put that away now. All right, let's see what they're doing on the PilotEdge world. So I got information Tango at 0256. All right, winds are going to be 210 at 9. 10 miles, feet clouds 8,000. What do we got here? Few at 15, scattered at 18. And we've got, what, broken at 22. Temperature 32, dew point 16. With an altimeter of 2991. What's up, Nate? Good to see you, buddy. We're going back to Vegas. And it looks like we're arriving on 26 left, 1 enter left and right. Easy peasy.
So 100 Bravo Mike leaving Bravo airspace, cancel altitude restriction.
Perfect. That gives us a landing weight of 111.8. And that's going to be what, 24.29.
Clearance 50 copy.
Plus 5. Beautiful.
For 73 Mike Hotel, clear to Bellingham Airport, Payne 6 departure to
we're planning on the visual approach.
7 to Pin Cove.
Well, that's okay, Pencil God. I can get some payware. You know, it's one of my favorite pastimes is just buying a bunch of random fucking shit for the sim.
Hotel Uniform Hotel Direct.
All right, the ILS 26 left. It's going to be a visual approach. We'll back it up with the ILS. Localizers 111.
120.4, squawk 4275.
Perfect. 111.5 is set. It's going to be 259 on the course. And we got 2069. I'm good, man. I'm tired. Oh, I'm so tired. We got ladies member guests tomorrow. We got men's member guests next week. That's going to be Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Then I've got an outing on Monday. I got to work. It's just...
73 Mike Hotel. Thank you. Contact Bravo Taxi.
My last day off was July 1st, and I think my next day off is going to be sometime in August. Let's see, altimeter 2991. And I'm sure some people think I'm probably like embellishing that a little bit, like it's actually, but no, literally, that was my last day off. I've been at work every day since then. 24, VREF plus 5, 259, 111.5, 29. Cool. And that's at, so I got to be at work at 6 a.m. tomorrow, so I got to be at work in 6 hours and 40 minutes. Yep, and then after men's member guests, we've got the club championship that following week. Then we have our Ryder Cup at the club the following week after that. We have an outing every Monday in August. And then in the middle of August, all my help goes back to school. So then I start losing employees in the middle of August because they go back to school and they go back to college. And then the high school kids can only work in the afternoons. So yeah, it's pretty crazy. I interviewed someone today. I just hired them. They're going to start in like a week, and they can work mornings, so. What's up, Captain Aviation? Good to see you, buddy. Yep. It's, instead of summer vacation, it's just summer work, but it's okay, because I cannot wait. February. My plan is to take at least 3 weeks off in February, which is basically the month. If I could do it, I'd love to take a month of February off. And then I just do this every day, which would be good. Well, thank you for the sub, man. Appreciate you being here. Hopefully you're having a nice night. We're just bitching about work and getting ready to descend into Las Vegas. Let's see. So I got all that set. I gotta figure out what gate we're going to. I don't even know. Yeah, and this app is literally the GSX of apps. Smf-Las. Nice. Where you head on vacation? I like Euro Truck Simulator. I watch Jeff Favignano play quite a bit of that. Actually, I watch him do a lot of American Truck Sim. I've also figured out probably what I'll do for while we cruise on a long haul. I don't know how this is going to work because it might be kind of a pain in the butt, and I don't know if the key bindings are going to get screwed up. But I think What's going on
Zero
my...
Bravo Mike, the airport.
Why is that being broken?
2 more clock. 14 miles, Rudder surface.
What does that even say?
See change approved, have a safe landing.
Oh, nice, man. It's weird. I can't like share that screen. It doesn't let me. That's really strange.
Approach 121.3.
Weird. Okay. Anyways, let's go ahead and talk about the arrival here while we have a minute, and then we'll go from there.
For 7340 Juliet, contact
We've got everything kind of set here.
133.57.
So the approach brief, it's going to be the Cocktail 4 arrival from Tequila. Jump into the FMS here. From Tequila, we're going to basic. Fletcher's at or above flight level 240. T-Brand, Ariel 200, maximum 280 knots at or above flight level 210. Cocktail 250 knots between 19 and 16. Zelda's at or above 14,000. Dion's at or above 12,000. Envy's at or above 11,000. Redfin 210 knots at or above 9,000. Then we're Bourbon 210 at a maintain 8,000. And then a 083 heading with radar vectors to the approach. Transition level is going to be 18,000 feet. There's no adverse weather in the Vegas area. NOTAMs for Las Vegas. Didn't see anything when I was looking earlier. Just some circling minimums, nothing that applies to us. Yeah, there's no NOTAMs that affect us. We're going to Charlie 12 here. Let's look at the SIP for Las Vegas here. Las Vegas SIP. All right, we're going to Charlie 12, so we're going to be on the very southwest side of the Charlie concourse there. Arrival, there's really nothing special. When cleared for the visual, the 26 left, it tells us to turn final outside the stadium. That stadium is relatively close to the airport, so we're going to be outside it. It's not going to be an issue. I know they're not going to give us a short approach, so... not a special airport. We have no MELs. It's going to be a visual approach, but we're going to back it up with the ILS. So localizer 111.5, final approach course 259. Glide slope at Reelan is 3,800 feet on a 3-degree glide slope is checked. ILS DA is 2269, but we have a touchdown zone elevation of 2069 plugged in the ND there for the visual approach. And the mist, we're not going to fly a published mist because we're in a visual approach. We'll just climb up to 6,000 feet. We know we can turn northeast and be fine. Flap 30 landing, auto brakes off. We're also going to switch this over to night because it's starting to get dark. We're landing 26 left. We'll vacate. The goal is Alpha 5. So we can be Alpha 5, Bravo 5 straight ahead to the ramp. We only have to wait 1 minute to kill the engines. We're in an NG. And that's all we got. Any questions, y'all? No? Wonderful. The briefing is complete. Alright, sent checks. The minimums are set. VF and V target 2429 set noted. Auto brakes off, recall. Check, sent checks complete. God, how many? When I have time. This is it today. This is a one and done today. Easy go home day. Honestly, it was an easy first day of the trip. We're just flying to Vegas and that's it. My trip worked out to be kind of short because, like I said, I have to be at work in 6 hours and 33 minutes. That's going to be pretty cool. I'm going to be really sweet tomorrow, man. I'm just going to be living on coffee.
6185 Kilo, Boeing ground, good evening, runway 14 right, taxi Bravo.
I'm going to be so upset with myself, too. I'm going to be like, man, you should have just gone to sleep last night, but it's okay. We've got a lovely little sunset here. but I've figured out. I'm just going to see if this works really quick. I hope this doesn't screw up my flight.
There's 73 Mike
Pretty famous
code.
last words there.
Paying ground runway 34
But
right, taxi vehicle.
if we could do this, this would be very cool. So if while we're cruising, we could get some GoldenEye going. This would be, talk about a long haul, that would be just phenomenal. This would be just phenomenal. I would if the guy would make liveries. But what not a better way? See, now this is the only thing. Oh, there we go. We just play some GoldenEye. This is how you do it.
Air 6185 Kilo Boeing Tower, strap departure approved runway 14 right, clear for takeoff.
Oh yeah, man. GoldenEye is where it at. This is, I grew up playing this game, and it is absolutely phenomenal. We're gonna beat DAM while we do this, baby. While we're flying, we're gonna beat DAM really quick.
Southwest 1324, contact Los Angeles Center 133.2.
Over to 33.2 Southwest 1324, good day.
November 73 Mike Hotel.
I also realized I just clicked off the game, and I might be getting shot right now.
94.
I probably am being killed. LA Center, good day. Southwest 1324, flight level 330.
Southwest 1324 LA Center, it's been a while. Good evening. Send Cocktail 4, arrive runway 26 left.
Send via the Cocktail 4, runway 26 left, Southwest 1324. Yeah, it's nice to have a working computer again.
Ooh.
I was getting the shakes. It had been a long time.
Ooh. Heard you have that sickness.
Yeah, it was not it. Yeah, so, oh, good lord. Okay, I am just getting shot. Totally forgot to turn this off. Well, there goes my no damage run.
Lower speed 94 SoCal approach. Hello, the altimeter 299.3. You can expect that.
I say Cape Town.
Set the visual 16 rate.
So this is what a long haul is going to become. When we do a long haul, this is basically all I'm going to do. We're just going to sit on a long haul. I'm going to play GoldenEye the entire time. I should. Alright, mission 8 is complete. There we go. That's how you beat Dam on the way to... That's how you beat Dam going from Sacramento to Vegas. Best James Bond game ever made. But that's not even the half of it. It's just the best game ever made. There you go. What a lovely sunset here.
Four 7501, Bullet Tower.
Now, the only thing I fucked up there was when I gotta play that, I gotta turn this music off so we can get the OG, so we could get the GoldenEye music. I don't know if you guys could hear it or not. I doubt it. I couldn't hear it, so. All right, we're about 40 miles away from top of the descent here.
5,000.
Yeah, I gotta do a long haul. When we get the new O'Hare, I mean, that's like begging for me to do like a United 777 thing or something in there. That would be just...
47501.
Alexa, turn off the cloud.
Four 7501, Roger, ready for taxi. Roger, runway 16,
Anyways, what are you guys up to this weekend? What are you guys doing? I'm working all day Saturday and all day Sunday, so. Oh, did it come out today? Let's go. Let's do my favorite pastime of just... This is gonna be my favorite pastime. Just purchase something. Oh, God, that's all white. Get off the screen. You're gonna blind people. Just doing a lot of thinking. Take your time. Come back. What the fuck is the matter with this thing? Hello? Maybe it doesn't like the fact that my sim is open. Yeah, I don't think it likes the fact that my sim is open. Alright, well, I'll buy O'Hare at some point. I don't know if I'm going to use the F-15. I'm going to use O'Hare. I don't know about the F-15. I'll think about it, though. O'Hare is first and foremost. That is for sure. O'Hare must happen.
Speed 94, Van Nuys Airport. Let's call you to 2 o'clock, 11 miles. Over speed 94, visual approach runway 16 right.
All right, we got top descent 26 miles. When we get a little bit bigger one day, whenever that is,
Over speed 94.
you know,
clear
maybe
visual approach, runway
maybe I'll
16
just do a little donation jar, and I'll just have people donate, so then this way I can pick up the
now. I didn't hear
F-15.
feedback when I gave it to you the first time. It's okay.
But that's down the road. That's a solid one, man. I love that one. GSP is my favorite. It's like 10,000. But you're doing that. That's got to be mainline, Nate. That's, was that A319 stuff?
Over speed 94, Van Nuys Tower. Good evening, wind 140 at 8, runway 16 right.
I gotta look to see if American is doing anything fancy with any of their long hauls. Let's check this out really quick. Schedule.
475
Wide body
tower. You can
schedules.
proceed on course.
Let's look at
Runway
August
16, clear for
domestic.
takeoff, the wind 220, 7.12.
I get that. Why you don't want to fly what you do for work in the sim. I get that. Is there anything new in here? Phoenix, Miami. Ooh, Phoenix to Miami on the 777. That's running basically all of August. Phoenix, Miami, but they're running that. I like that. That's solid. Miami, LA. LA to Philly, 787. Dallas, Honolulu. Dallas, Miami. Miami, Dallas. So that must be a Miami crew then, because that leaves at 10, lands at 12. And then is back out at 6 and gets back in at 10. Boston to Heathrow, Charlotte to Athens. We need a fucking Charlotte scenery, man, so I can fly the 777 in and out of Charlotte, man. That would be so fucking good. Dallas, Haneda's back on. I can't remember if Haneda was a 777 or a 787 in the past. Philly to Budapest. We also need a 787, like a legit 787 in here. Like Zurich and Venice, and Nice and Naples. Fuck, that'd be so good. Yeah, it's really bad. All right, there's retard. We're starting the descent. Let's go ahead and get the seatbelt sign on. And we're on our way down. Especially now, Charlotte's fucked because the runways are all fucked up.
Thank you.
Where are you going? Are you out of here now? I gave you a hug and you're just out now? That's what I thought. fuck, I just take a look around at some of the night, just the night lighting in the sim, man. I just remember looking back at, like, P3D days. And just, like, this is just so beyond anything that P3D had. I mean, I don't even think I have, like, P3D pictures. I may somewhere in here. The only thing I can think of, or no, this computer, did I build this computer for? What is this? This is a P3D screen. Oh my god. Yeah, see, it just, you see stuff like this and you just go, wow. Look where we came from, man. Holy shit. Yeah, I was gonna say, I don't think I ever flew P3D on this computer. O'Hare is getting somewhere. That's for sure.
Speed 94 out to the ramp for me.
But my gosh. It's crazy to see how far we've come. I mean, just from where we were not that long ago to, not sure why that's down, to just where we are now. Just absolutely phenomenal, man. All right. But that's, I think, what we're going to do. We do some long hauls, play some GoldenEye. That's where it's at. And GoldenEye is a perfect game too, because it like takes like 0 computer resources. You can play it on a potato. I mean, the thing was running on a Nintendo 64. So it's perfect. I could just play it. It's not going to kill any resources or anything. Beautiful. Let's check the weather really quick, see if there's been an update to the weather here in Vegas. There hasn't been. So, beautiful. I don't know where you've gotten this thing where just when you want attention now, you think it's okay to just kind of nibble on whatever body part is around. I don't know why. Arms or fingers or something. I don't know where you got that from. You never used to do that before, and now all of a sudden it's just a thing. Ooh, 777 freighter, where are we thinking? I gotta do it. I'd like to do some 777 freighter stuff. I like flying Emirates 777s, so, you know, doing some Emirates 777 freighter stuff I think would be pretty fun. Alright, we're in FMC speed. How'd you break your nav data for a couple hours? Was it just a bad install or something? Oh, we can see Vegas up ahead. That's a solid flight. What's up, Nathan? Good to see you, buddy. GoldenEye, I think, was the one of the very first video games I ever played. Granted, this was obviously like 2002. Man, I'd be 6 or 7 years old. I started. My aunt, who is like 10 years older than me, had a Nintendo 64. I used to go over there and play that, and yeah, that was it, man. GoldenEye. Then when my cousins started getting older, man, we'd play the multiplayer, the split screen multiplayer, and then always accuse each other of screen looking, and those were the freaking days, man. Where did that time go? Well, it's going to be a long time for that, because who knows when fucking GTA 6 is going to come to a fucking computer of some sort. Oh, God, that sounds awful.
Las Vegas approach 125.02.
Over to 2502 Southwest 1324. Las Vegas approach, good evening, Southwest 1324 is on a flight level 184, descending at the cocktail 4, runway 26 left, information Tango, we like the visual approach to 26 left.
Southwest 1324 Las Vegas approach, the altimeter 299.1, you can expect that.
901, we'll expect it. Oh, nice. That's nice, Nathan. Yeah, I still have it somewhere. I can't remember. I can't remember if I gave it back to my aunt or not. It still worked. Not that long ago, I actually hooked it up. I had to buy an adapter to. I forgot about these plugs, but the yellow, red, and white plugs that you'd plug into the TV. There's 18,000 feet. Flight level 180. Approach checklist. Altimeters 2991. Set packs auto. Start switches left. Continuous approach checks, please. So I had to buy an adapter for that. So I bought an adapter and plugged it in. I was able to get GoldenEye fired up on the Nintendo 64 not that long ago. I gotta remember what I did with that. It was fun to play GoldenEye though on the old hardware at full 29 FPS. Remember? Oh yeah, AV cables, baby. I felt like such a boss when I was a younger kid, and you know, I'd hook it up, I'd go behind the TV, be like, oh yeah, I got this, and plug the cables in, and you know, if the audio was a little bad, you go back there and screw around with one of the red or the white cables, make it seem like you knew what the fuck was going on. And you get the cartridge wouldn't work, so you'd have to take it out and blow on it, even though you were like totally not supposed to blow on the cartridge, but everybody would do it. Wasn't reading the cartridge, got to take it out, blow in it, put it back in, try to get it to seat. You have to like seat it properly in there, otherwise it wouldn't load the game right. Or you'd get it in there and it'd be seated a little weird, and you start getting like weird shit happening in the game. Yeah. Those are good times. We got Vegas Airport, it's off at 11 o'clock. Yeah, you gotta check that shit. You gotta keep that shit, man. That's... Ah, that was such cool stuff. I feel like I'm dating myself, but I feel like not that long ago I was like, I gotta get the Wii out. I mean, holy shit, I can't remember the last time I used the Wii. It's same thing, use the adapter for the audio, for the AV cables. I remember growing up, for some reason, we had an Xbox 360. I was starting to get out of console gaming by the time the Xbox One came around. So I had an Xbox One, but I didn't really use it all that much. But for some reason, when I was growing up, we never had a Wii, and I just never asked my parents for one. Why, I don't know, I just never did. And my cousin had a Wii, and I always thought it was so much fun to go over his house and play, because we could bowl and golf, and finally, like a couple of years ago, I was like, you know what, I've always wanted a Wii. I'm like, I'm just gonna buy one. So I found a refurbished one, I think on eBay, and fired it up not that long ago. Yeah, that's how I know I'm dating myself a little bit. I mean, really, I'm dating myself by talking about using the Nintendo 64 and playing GoldenEye, but... Yeah, I have my original Xbox somewhere, too. I also, what I grew up playing on, though, was the Sega Dreamcast. My dad had one of those. And, playing the Sega Dreamcast, man. Oh, that's cool. Oh, man. Yeah, that... I'm sorry, I didn't have, I know, I must sound like such an insult talking about dating myself back to, like, the 90s. But... Yeah, Sega Dreamcast, playing Sonic the Hedgehog. Sega Dreamcast. We had a game called, there was a game called Test Drive 6. I freaking loved that game. It was a racing game. And I felt that that shit looked so real to me. Oh, these were the good old days of video games, man. Back before there was like patches or anything, man. The game that shipped, that was a fucking game, and that was all you had. Yeah, Test Drive 6, Sonic the Hedgehog, Crazy Taxi. What a game. Alright, we're in retard and arm. Alright, I need to pay attention to what's happening here. We'll have to go back and look at some of these games in another day, though, man. Crazy Taxi was one of the best games ever. Alright, we got the ILS set up here. It's going to be a visual approach backed up with the ILS, so... We got that out and ready to go. We're looking at that. We're slowing back to 210 at Red Quinn. I also remember, though, growing up playing... My aunt had, like, I don't know, there was a Nintendo 64, and what was it before that? Nintendo whatever. I remember playing the Duck Hunt game in that. They had the, Crazy Taxi, baby. It had that iconic, like, orange Nintendo gun that you could use to...
Southwest 1324, contact Las Vegas approach 135.0.
125.0 Southwest 1324.
135.0.
350 Southwest 1324. Las Vegas approach, good evening, Southwest 1324 is out of 8,500, descending via the cocktail 426 left.
Southwest 1324, Las Vegas approach, heading 070, descend and maintain 6,000, vector 3 approach.
Spotting 070, descend and maintain 6,000, Southwest 1324. Yep. That's what it was, the NES. Had the duck hunt game. That's the only game I remember from that. I know there were other games I played on it, I just don't remember. But I remember Duck Hunt. Which is fucked, because I love ducks. If I could be, like, reincarnated into an animal, I would just be a duck, man. I just swim, I just vibe on a pond, preferably on a golf course somewhere, and just... Yep, the original Mario. I remember that. I remember playing the original Mario on that. But yeah, I just make me into a duck. I'll just sit on a golf course and watch people hit a bunch of bad golf shots and laugh at them, and that'd be my life. I'd be down with that. All right, we're gonna be coming through 7 for 6. Larry is 6,500, so he'll probably hook us in here a little bit once we get a little bit closer. Once we level off at 6, if we don't get a turn, I'm going to start kicking all the way back to the flap-up maneuvering speed. There's 7 for 6. This way we're nice and slow, and then if we need to kind of get down a little bit, I can go ahead and increase speed up to like 200 knots and really get down nice and quickly.
Southwest 1324, turn left heading 300 on your rollout. Las Vegas will be at around your 10 to 11 o'clock in 10 miles of point sight.
Left turn to 300, and we have the field in sight for Southwest 1324.
Southwest 1324, clear visual approach, runway 26 left, and you can contact Las Vegas Tower 119.9er.
Visual approach, runway 26 left over to Tower 99, Southwest 1324. Alright, 300 Shand is 4,800. We'll just go ahead and set. I'll just keep 4,000 in there, that's fine. Tower's 19.9. Alright, 21-1 is set for ground. We're cleared the approach. Let's go and arm approach. There's Warlock. Las Vegas Tower, good evening. Southwest 1324, visual approach, runway 26 left.
Southwest 1324, Las Vegas Tower, runway 26 left, clear to land.
Clear to land 26 left, Southwest 1324. Alright, we're clear to land on 26 left. Get all the lights on. Get this baby back to the flap-up maneuvering speed, and the glide slope's live. Yes, Nathan, this is it. We're done here in Vegas. Gotta be at work 5 hours and 57 minutes from now. But, oh well, I'm having fun with you guys, it's worth it. Flaps 1. iPad's going away. Yeah, no worries, man. I am landing and going straight to bed. Flap spot. We're an alt acquire, glide slopes armed. We're an alt hold, waiting on the glide slope. There's the glide slope. Set 6,000 as a missed approach altitude. And we're we're still a little ways out, about 5 out. And the goal is to be off at Alpha 5 tonight. Jesus, Nate. That is fast. You probably spent more time taxiing in Charlotte than it took you to get there. Gear down, flaps 15. Flaps 30. Before a landing checklist. Speed brakes. Arm to green light, landing down through green, flaps 30 green light before landing checks are complete. Alright, I'm gonna let this airplane fly this approach just for a minute or two. This is my FO's leg, so I'm just kind of pilot monitoring at this point. Looks so wonderful. I love it. Damn, it looks good.
Approaching 26 left.
Let's get the throttles lined back up. Throttle disconnect. Autopilot's out. Let's do this. Remember, in this approach, we kind of don't follow the glide slope as much. We just kind of watch the PAPIs. The PAPIs are more accurate than the glide slope.
Glide slope.
Yeah,
Glide
see,
slope.
just ignore
Glide
that.
slope. Glide slope. Glide slope.
It says I'm way too low, and that's false, because we're about to cross at 100 here.
100. 50. 30. 10.
Welcome to Vegas. Not going to make Alpha 5, but that's not a big deal. Alright, it's going to be right turn here, Alpha 6. I have control.
Delta 1324, exit right at Alpha 6. Taxi to park, Alpha 6, Golf to the ramp, cross runway 26 right.
Alpha 6 Golf to the ramp, cross runway 26 right. Have a good night, Southwest 1324. Did you want me to stay with you or go to ground?
Delta 1324, you can just stay with me. Good.
We'll stay with you. Have a good night, Southwest 1324.
Approaching 08 left.
Alright, we're cleared across. All right, Nate. Have a good night, buddy. Thanks for being here, man. We'll see you soon, man. That's gonna be right turn here on Charlie. And we're going to Charlie 12. So let's tell GSX. Charlie 12, sir. That's our gate right up there. we're in an NG. We only needed 1 minute to cool down our engines, and we're perfectly within that, so we're good there. AirPU is up. $12 is right here. Can't remember which way the J line is. There it is. Couldn't remember if it was off to the side more or not, but we're good. Let's go ahead and kill number 2. And we'll go ahead and taxi that off. This is definitely a sloped ramp, so we're going to make sure we leave the park and brake on at all times at this gate, because we're definitely a little sloped here. Perfect. Park checks. Park brake set. Start levers cut off. Fuel pumps. One on, window off. Turbine auto. NES off. Hydraulic pumps. Electrics off. Start switches off. Oil quantity is going to be 87. Hydraulic quantity 100. Radar test. Transponder standby and zeros. Park checks are complete. See you, Pencil God. Have a good night, man. Thanks for being here. We will see you soon. Perfect. Let's go ahead and disarm all the doors. Let's go ahead and set the chocks, and let's get some GPU and air conditioning going. Perfect. All right, now I can go in. Let's go ahead and submit the flight, because I don't want Love Cards to yell at me for this. I don't think it would. But I can actually save this panel state now as... because this is a new install of the airplane. So we can panel state save, and this is going to be SWA. Actually, I can't do that quite yet, because we should get rid of all the people. Now we're good. Save SWA turn. This is how we would find a plane at night. So this would be an SWA turn night. Let's go ahead and save that. I need to do the logbook, sir.
Ground Cirrus 190.
This is still saving the panel state. It's taking a fucking hot minute to save the state. There we go.
Calling, coming in broken. Say again.
What do we have on the gas? We had 5650. And 9297.
Last aircraft calling, coming in broken, say again.
And actually, I'm an idiot by doing that. I should have taken the APU off before I actually say the state, because that's not how I would find the airplane. This is much more accurate.
Number 190 Mike, say your position.
General Aviation parking, west side airfield to Riverside Airport, request taxi departure.
Number 190 Bravo Mike, Riverside ground runway 27, taxi via Echo Alpha Charlie.
27 via Echo
We'll try that one more time.
190
And
Bravo Mike.
that is pretty much gonna do it for us. We made it, man. Now it's time to go to sleep, because it has been... it's been a night. Now let this save its panel state. I think we're good. Hour 45 minutes for streaming. That is so short for me. Cannot believe that. I just can't wait for the winter when we're just like streaming for like 10 hours just for days straight. It's gonna be fun. Can't wait.
Santa Barbara Express delivery.
All right, guys, that is going to do it for me. Thank you so much for coming out, hanging out, and we made it to Las Vegas. I will see you guys in the next stream. Have a good night. See you guys.